So we'll continue from where we left.
Okay.
So we saw the mouse events, right?
Yes, most are actions. Yeah.
So similarly for keyboard events, similarly we can perform using either actions class.
Okay. Select is also one of the class, right, Karthik?
Select we saw in the previous examples, right? When we use for drop.
Drop list. Okay. Yeah.
It's one of the classes. See, the Selenium provides each and every classes for different functionalities.
Mm-hmm.
So select is a special kind of, object in our, browser, right? So what happens is like select works when there is a tag called select and you have subtags called option inside the select.
Oh, then only we have to use the select class. Otherwise, whatever the tag is provided, we can use that tag, right?
Yes. You were present that day for the drop-down list session.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that is the basically the thing. I think we actually wanted to focus is like these are the class which we'll anyway know by doing some things. So what the focus area should be is like what is the actual problem solving that we are going to do, right? In real time projects and all, many scenarios might occur.
Yeah.
Will not know. Okay, in a regular website where we show demo, there are checkboxes, radio buttons, and okay, those kind of things are there. But when you work on a real project, things might be implemented differently, and the structure of the DOM is kind of, it might be totally different. It might be even very difficult to identify the elements also. And nowadays,
Yes.
very modern UIs and those, websites are there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This DOM structures get aligned very differently actually, making the automation difficult. And stability is also kind of question actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, but still automation skills are needed nowadays.
Yes.
But where's the real focus area is like, see, you are building something. If you want to, it's not like UI automation. You just wanted to validate whether the functional works or not, whether behind the scenes or on the screen. Right? So it's not like you have to do entirely UI automation. You can even build a framework to test certain functionalities, to automate certain functionalities, right? So
Yes.
even that is also an automation. Just checking whether the applications work and running every day and give us a report is also kind of automation. Right? Yeah. Okay. We'll continue. We'll try to simulate this keyboard event through our example.
Okay.
Okay. I think we'll use the same website. We'll try to do something over here. All right. Let me take the XPath of this particular. I think you can use name attribute.
Okay.
Name is there. We'll go to this website. Maybe we'll try to do something different here. Maybe we will try to do this separately itself. Keep this in web element. Try to get this only everywhere. Here this enum called keys, which contains various key options actually. So what we'll do, we'll press down the shift key and probably we'll try to send some text over here. Try to run this. Okay. I think there is some problem we need to see.
Karthik?
Huh?
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Karthik, what is the intention of
No,
the
just
script now?
whatever we send to the particular input, right? We just have to make it as a capital letters. That's it.
Okay.
So you're pressing the keys and pressing the shift key and sending the text and pressing the again the releasing the shift key and we're building it. Fine. I think finding element. Okay, let's see. Let's try to run this first. Okay. Then I think the problem is in the send keys. I think we can pass the input element itself. Okay. I think moving to the element is a problem. I think it's not even clicking the particular element here. Once you move over here and IDs are same only. Maybe we'll check with some other form.
But Karthik, you're using their right?
Sorry?
You are using
Uh-huh.
right?
No, your voice is breaking. Shiva, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
What I say is you are using the key down, right?
Yes, yes.
So you're trying to point the locator which has an I how that key down work there, because it's the locator does not have the like to pull down. It's not nothing to do with the drop down, right?
No, it's not a keyboard, it's not a drop down here. So we are simulating kind of a keyboard experience here, right? So here key down says
Okay.
you press the key and hold it there in a keyboard. So here what we are pressing, you are pressing the shift key
Okay.
and we are just holding it there.
Okay.
Maybe we'll try to do some other. We'll try to do with this Facebook. Actually. So name ID is there. Okay. Take this. Okay. What we are saying, we go to Facebook. And we are finding its ID, input email, and we are moving to the element, clicking on it, and pressing the shift key, sending the keys test selenium key up. Let's see, should work. Okay, it's not working well. Maybe I'll check this why it's not working. It should work ideally actually. Probably I'll check and I'll come. Maybe the keys. Okay. I mean, it should work. Maybe I'm not sure. I'll just check. Maybe we'll see in this next session also. This one, all right. This should ideally work. I have to see what's the problem actually. We'll see. Actually, another thing which I wanted to show is this file upload scenario also. Actually, we'll close all these things. So nowadays, the file upload is kind of simple only. People sometimes suggest that we use this uh, third-party framework like Auto IT and do those kind of stuffs. But it's not necessary. Actually, file input, right? If you choose this, it is also kind of form input only. But the form input will open the dialog box. This window dialog box. Sagar, is this intentional that you opened your video? You're not able to hear me, right?
It's not
Yes,
intentional.
yes.
Accidentally, I opened the video.
Okay. Fine. So this is also form input only. So what happens is like you see, right? This is also a type of input only, right? So what we have to do, so similarly, a form contains this input form also. Right? Username and password is also kind of form. So ideally, for this kind of scenarios, you just have to find this input file where the file has to be chosen and all, and you just have to send keys to the particular locator that we have got. So for the purpose of this demo, maybe I'll try to create on program or a file itself. Desktop. So if you know these Unix commands, you can create a file using a command called touch. Everyone aware of these commands actually?
Yeah, Karthik.
No, I don't have idea.
No.
So this touch, I mean, it's always good to know these Unix commands actually. It's very useful. Touch will create a new file in wherever place we ask it to. And we have a very simple mechanism of putting something into that file. Actually, we can use this echo command and say, this is so if you do cat to this particular file, okay, and we will try to do this by using a VA editor. So VA command will open a VA editor actually. So I'll just insert something here. This is Selenium test. And to save this, you have to use :WQ. It will save. Now if you use cat, okay, the text is present in this particular file. I think you can also echo and do this. I think it's a double arrow, I think. Okay. Anyways, we'll check that particular thing later. So we have this file created now. Maybe we'll try to upload this file actually. We'll copy this file path. It's a user's desktop. We'll try to copy this. We'll try to have it here. So what I'll do, I'll just go to this website, try to upload this file here. So ideally, if I try to do it manually, it should do something like this. Right? Open this file and it says I accept the terms and service. File uploaded successfully. So that should be the case. We'll check. Okay. I think this text path should work. Let's take this and put it here. We'll just do a thread.sleep until in 5 seconds for the to give the time for the file to upload. Maybe these are the scenarios where you will need the thread.sleep actually. So we don't have any kind of mechanism to say that the file is uploaded successfully, right? We get the message only we submit the file that, okay, hey, your file is uploaded successfully. Sometimes in these kind of scenarios, maybe we can use that .sleep. So what we'll do, we'll just send keys of the path of the file actually. Maybe we will try to, we'll put this both the thread.sleep. We'll accept these terms and conditions. Maybe after that we can say click on this submit file. ID is there. We'll try to run this. Let's see. So it's choosing this file selenium.txt. I think there are some issues with this locator. Execution is still going. Okay, I think okay. It accepted the terms and service. Clicked on submit. File has been uploaded successfully. I mean, you don't have to use this auto ID kind of. No one uses this auto ID kind of thing, or even robot class to, I mean, navigate to your any window that has opened or to select those files there. And nowadays, most of the frameworks that do these things also uses a single file upload verification only. It enables you to upload only one file at a time to simulate these things. Most of the time, not every time. So I think using this kind of way to upload a file is more than sufficient, I think.
Well, for Windows, it is the send keys, which where you have mentioned the path of the file.
Yes.
For Windows, it will be the, I have to mention the drive. Correct.
In the Windows, the path will be a little different compared to this Mac, right? So it will be somewhat like C colon slash,
Yeah.
yeah, and those path, right? But generally, we don't prefer using that way actually. For the purpose of this demo, I showed this example, like
Yeah.
taking the full thing. But generally, whatever file you are creating, you should create within the project folder itself.
Yes.
So there are some every project there are some section called resources. If there are no resources, you can probably maybe we can try to see
We can create a folder like resources.
something like this SRC main resources, and you can use this
Yes.
subfolders to store your static files like this. So we also had one use case in our application where we had to generate some CSV file and put it there. Actually, I'll show that particular application itself. If you have time, please do a security vulnerability check to this website actually. So the product which I'm currently working on. Okay, this is the product that I'm currently working on. So just sign up here. Like, this is a kind of new product actually. Some problem definitely would be there, I think. So if you find any security vulnerability that you are able to inject the CSV or command anything to the backend, you can report, and I think you might get, I'm not sure, but you might get bug bounty.
Okay.
Karthik,
Bug bounty.
Karthik,
Yes, Shiva.
you have this open API for this?
Open API in sense, what in what sense you're asking?
No, with regarding this, you just mentioned to check with no backend, right? I meant to say if it's still in the development, you have the
No, no,
API
no.
to
It's
access.
a live website actually. This one.
Okay, no problem.
So whatever backend code we have is, I will show you that also. I showed you the day, right? This is the backend code for the website. This is one of the backend code actually. Actually, we have some 4 or 5 microservices running in the backend. So one of the team which I'm working is something called Fresh Marketer actually. So it is a marketing automation software where you can you receive marketing emails, right? It's always received through some of the email software actually. Like this, you can go and configure your emails and where your target audiences are, and you can draft an email and you can view something. And they have templates also like this. You can modify your template according to your business needs.
It's more an WordPress of it.
Sorry,
It's more like WordPress.
it's more like
WordPress.
WordPress. No, no, no. It's not WordPress. So these WordPress kind of things are kind of CMS, right? We know what's a CMS, right?
Yeah. Content management system.
So this is not a WordPress site. It's actually web application we built using a front end framework like Ember.js, and backend we are using Java Spring, right? And these are the templates which are provided by a third-party service called B. If you go to this, so these are the guys which are providing this editor and this templates actually for us, and we are providing to the our end customers. Try to explore this particular. Just try sign up. Maybe I'll send you this link also. If you are able to find some security bugs, I think will be rewarded. Even we had some exploratory testing yesterday for the same. I was not able to do it actually yesterday. I said you right, the problem. Okay. Okay. The what I why was to open this application thing? Actually, we can import this kind of files. Actually, the CSV and those kind of files. Oh yeah. So what happened is like we have to check this import also. So what happened if you click this? It will go here. It will open the dialog box. So instead of putting somewhere these files inside our file system, so this is automation can be run anywhere. Right? So what we thought, like we can generate our own Excel, and we can put it in the same project path itself, and we can use this relative project path to query. Like we can say we can find the root of a project path from wherever we have relatively, and from there we can just navigate through our path, and we can, I mean, project path, maybe SRC, main resources, static or somewhere, and get that particular file, load the particular file using file input stream. we have this file and file input stream classes. I hope people are aware of that.
What, Karthik?
We have this
Can you
file
come
and
again?
file input stream classes, right? To read and write any input streams and output streams in Java.
Yeah.
So we can probably, whatever edit we want to do, we can do it there, and probably using the same technique. Use the relative path, upload .send keys.
I have used file input stream in while reading the config property file.
Okay. So if you have a property file, I think you can use this property. Okay, you can. There is something called class path resource loader. I am not sure if it has a separate. I think it cannot be accessed in. Okay. Okay, I think it's more related to a Spring framework kind of thing where you can do with Springs actually. So Spring provides very good, option to load the files from the class path. It's there's some class called class path resource, right? Like this.
Okay.
Load any data from the project structure in using this class actually. Like this. Whatever class, whatever file it's there, you can load using this class path resource actually. It's kind of very useful. So you just say file resource is equal new class path resource. It will search for the entire directory where you are currently there.
Is this the methods available in Selenium also?
No, it's not there in Selenium. So maybe
No,
we can find some third-party libraries which support for Java to use this. Maybe I'll
okay.
try to find that and update. Actually, it's very useful if we can implement in this project in our projects, and it will be kind of very useful actually. So it's not about Selenium. It's actually a Java kind of library to use. Okay, what else we can see today? I'll check this particular keyboard action. I'm not sure why it has to work actually. Maybe I'll check that.
Karthik,
Yes, Shiva.
with respect to the script which you were talking just now, okay, your
Okay.
intention was to click on uh, the locator and do that key down action
Yes.
and send the input back again, right?
See, if you press the key down action, we are pressing the key down for shift key, right? So what happens is it's like pressing your shift key in keyboard. So if you are over any form, maybe I'll try to simulate this manually. If you are like, let's say, okay, you are in some Facebook login form. So what I was trying to do is just move to this element, click over here and press the shift key, and whatever you type, it will be in capital letter, right? And you release the shift key. So that was the scenario which I was trying to simulate.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that means key down is holding the shift key and key up is releasing the shift key.
Yes.
So whatever the text you want to pass, that is, it will be in capital letters.
Yes. It should work ideally. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'll check offline. Maybe I have to find what I am missing actually. And in most of the scenarios, this should be sufficient actually. The whatever we have in the actions, right, for the keyboard simulation events, so those kind of methods should be more than sufficient. But if you wanted to use robot class we know it, Sagar.
Yes.
So I would suggest to use at the minimum, or maybe you can keep it as a last option.
Yeah.
So what's the problem with the robot class? It's like it's kind of accessing this keyboard and mouse events to the entire, entire computer, right? Not only with.
Yes, entire screen. It won't. It is not specific to the particular window.
Yes, yes, yes. So problem happens is like if any random pop-up occurs in our web application and we are trying to do these things, so our browser will not be in focus actually
Yes.
to do the keyboard and mouse events. So what this keyboard events with respect to Selenium does is like, even though browser runs in the background, it will have that focus all the time because the class which we are trying to access and simulate is all from Selenium given things, right? So the keyboard and mouse events also we are trying to simulate is also going to affect in the particular browser only, and which will be for in focus even though it's running in the background. Use the Selenium kind of thing. And have you noticed one more thing? For example, when we click certain websites, some random websites open in the site in the new tab. Noticed many times, right?
Yes. Yes.
Even if our application has that kind of things also. So what happens is like even though this new tab is visible in the screen, but still browser control will be in the original tab only, even though we don't see it actually. So whatever action we are trying to do, we have it will be done in this window only, even though we have switched to new window. Even though the new window is visible actually.
Okay.
That is also one thing we have to note. So unless we switch window manually, uh, every action whatever we have asked to perform the Selenium is going to perform in this window only. And if the element is not found, throw an exception. It's not like if a new tab is opened after clicking any link and the action will be performed in this tab. It's not going to happen actually.
Okay. So Selenium never allows to shift the window. Even if a new window opens, then Selenium will automatically performs the actual window only.
Yes, yes. So to switch the window manually, we have to use the window handles.
Yeah.
We'll see. See any website to switch. Test the window handles. Okay. Maybe we'll see in the next session. This particular windows can be handled using window handles, right?
There are situations I have create one test case. When we will discuss this thing.
So
Actually, every click, suppose there are 10 icons in a main browser window,
okay.
and each icon is consisting of a hyperlink,
Okay.
and each hyperlink should be open in a new window.
Why new window?
This is a test case actually. It's a normal test case that there are 10 icons, and that 10 icons are 10 hyperlinks. I need to click it on, need to open that different browser tabs.
Okay. Okay.
And I have to switch between tabs. I have to go to each and every tab, and I will need to perform some actions on it
Okay.
and switch to another tab. So this was my test case.
Okay.
Okay, when the switching of the window, when you will take the session, I will get some info of it.
So what you want to check is like whether the particular link is opening in a new tab or not.
No, it will open in a new tab.
Okay.
I will validate the URL,
Okay.
and as application will open with that URL. In that application, I need to perform some click and all.
Okay.
then I need to switch to another browser tab.
Mhm. Okay. So use
And I need to perform the same type of actions. The actions, type of actions are same, but the browser tabs, I have to go to each and every browser tab. I need to,
how,
and
how
I
are
need to
you going to
perform
the
the same
browser tab actually on the browser tab?
Sorry.
How are you going to navigating to the other browser tabs?
I mean, this is a scenario actually I need to automate.
Okay, okay, you need to automate.
So when you take the session, then I'll implement it.
Okay. It's simple only. Just use get window handles. You just take all the links from the. Maybe we'll see the scenario real time. Maybe in next session. Get all the. I mean, you open all the links. Obviously, 10 links will be open in 10 different browser window, right, or tab.
Hmm.
So if you say get window handles, and its return type, if you see, it's a set actually. It's a set of string. If you go to here, it's a set of string, right?
Oh, okay.
So you have to get this in a set.
Mhm.
And we have to iterate over the set and get to the particular, you can get the particular text also. So we can iterate over this particular set and we can just say driver dot switch to dot the particular window.
Okay.
So now the particular window will be switched. Now you can perform whatever you wanted to. And to switch the parent window, you should obviously get the particular parent window handle using this driver dot get window handle. Actually, there are two methods: get window handle, get window handles. Right?
Yes.
Get window handle always return the parent. Parent means whatever the current window you are there.
Okay.
So whenever you want to switch to the parent, then you can say driver dot switch to dot parent like this.
As the return type is string of a parent window, so is this a URL?
No, it's a
What
string
it is stored?
of the particular. I will try to print this. Okay, I'm getting the website. And we're printing it. We'll say see it's a string representation of the particular window actually. Right? And this number will be always unique for each and every window that is opened. So only we are always getting that in a set actually, set of strings. It is a representation of unique values. Right?
Anyway, we can switch between tabs, I think, with the index 0, 1, 2, 3.
No, that is not actually. You can do that, but it's not actually recommended.
Okay.
It's not
Let's do one thing. I will set up a practical scenario. What I was discussing.
okay.
I'll set up the practical scenario and we will do it
Sure.
on Monday.
Yeah, sure. Maybe we can do it tomorrow also if you are free.
Oh yeah, no problem. We can do it tomorrow also.
Yeah, I will also join.
Oh, sure. And okay. I think we can close the session today.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything we need to discuss apart from this?
It's only yeah. You finished with the session, or you're going to record anything more?
Yeah, Shiva. Maybe I'll stop recording at what?